big beautiful world called planet Earth, I have been doing a lot of completing of things that needed to be completed. And it's not just one specific thing. It's multiple things. It's packing my suitcase. It's watching as many movies as I want. It's working on remodeling my second house, which we're about halfway done with remodeling it. I know I said that I wouldn't do anything with that in a while. It's going to see movies from start to finish in theaters. It's watching YouTube videos. It's basically anything and everything that you can possibly think of. I've done it. That's what's important to me, is that when I start something, and I've said this before on this channel, when I start something in any capacity, I want to finish it. Now, sure, there are some things that I start that it takes me a while to finish it because I'm a patient person and I can do that. But, like, for instance, reading books, sometimes it takes me months before I pick up a book again. For example, there's a book that I'm going to be picking up and reading in about, what are we at now? 18 days from now. When we're traveling down to Southern California, I'm going to be reading the Crime and Punishment. I think it's Crime and Punishment. Yeah, it's Crime and Punishment book. And then maybe I start reading a second book on the way back home once on that Sunday. Or maybe I start reading it, and I probably won't finish the Crime and Punishment book in the 7 hours we have between, or not 7 hours, but however long it takes. I just, and same thing with TV shows. I start them and then it takes me a while to get back into watching them. Like, for example, I've seen all season 1 of the Scream Queens, but I want to rewatch it before I watch season 2. And then there's other TV shows that I have started that I got to complete. Now, with that being said, it's not just movies, it's not just Minecraft, it's not just YouTube videos, or books, or movies in theaters, or things of that nature. There are other things that I want to complete that I've started that I'm not going to get into full detail of. But there's just so many awesome things that I still have yet to complete that I need to complete in my lifetime. That I may have started 10 years ago, may have started 5 years ago, may have started 13 years ago, may have started 15 years ago, or 20 years ago, or there's something I could start now that'll probably take me a month to complete, or 6 months to complete, or a year from now to complete, or 5 years from now to complete, or 50 something years from now to complete. That's just who I am. I've got to complete something at some point. Whether it's a book that I started, whether it's a movie I've started, whether it's a TV show I've started, whether it's a whole world in Minecraft to finish, whether it's a YouTube channel that I need to get caught up on, all of that. And it's not just that. It's completing my collection of Pop Funkos. It's completing my collection of books that I have. It's completing, if I wanted to get more posters, or, purchasing shirts from my favorite band, or from my favorite artist, or from my favorite YouTuber, or, a shirt from an amusement park, or a theme park, or a convention of sorts. All of that stuff plays a factor in how well I live my life. And now, that leads me to my final point today, which is the plan is today at 12:25, which is a couple hours after I upload this vlog. I'm going to go see this movie called The Boogeyman. It's a newer movie. There's been several adaptations of The Boogeyman movies. and this is just the latest adaptation. There's probably going to be another Boogeyman adaptation, like, let's say 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, or 30 years from now. And then, even though this has nothing to do with this week, next week I want to go see the new animated Spider-Man film on Tuesday, the 6th, which it says is 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I have to figure out what time I want to go see it on Tuesday. But yeah, and then there's the Transformers movie is being released on a week from today, and then the Flash movie is 2 weeks from today. And then there's no movies 3 weeks from today. I've already gone over this in yesterday's vlog. And then the last day of the year is the final Indiana Jones movie with Harrison Ford. I don't know who's going to replace him, or if they're not going to make any more Indiana Jones films. That's really up to Steven Spielberg, who directed them. And we'll just have to wait and see. So with that being said, we've got 3 birthdays to wish. So I want to wish Brittany O'Grady, what's her married name now? Heward. Happy birthday to Joel State Ritchie, and happy birthday to Mrenna Baccarin McKenzie. And that is all of the birthdays for the second day of June 2023, which means that there's only 18 days until we leave. 19 days until I get my registration for VidCon, and then 20 days until the actual event starts. So I will be the best version of yourself that you can be for yourself, and then eventually find your true love story wherever it may exist. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.